Hello, my friends. Hello, and welcome to this edition of Less Fox Friday. We are in early April. So, here in the Northeast, we've had some really beautiful days, and yesterday and today are in the 30s. Because why not? Spring is here. We've been hearing peepers, we've been seeing crocus and daffodil sprouts and tulip sprouts coming up. Um, it's all happening, even if it doesn't always feel like it. So, Les Fox Friday is a spot for us to spend a few minutes talking about clarity. Who do I want to be? How do I want to show up? What's most important to me? When you can answer those three questions for yourself honestly, just about every decision, most decisions that you make from that point on can be as simple as a yes or a no, because every decision, every action is either bringing us closer to clarity, to who we want to be, how we want to show up, and what's most important to us, or it's a detour, a distraction. We all get to choose, and that's one of our superpowers. So when you recognize that you get to choose where you put your time, energy, and attention, where you pour your tea, how does that change where you find yourself? Are you in the rooms that are giving you those opportunities to ask yourself, who do I want to be? How do I want to show up? What's most important to me? Before we dive in, if you love this and you want a 3-card reading of your own, you can either go into the comments if you're watching this on YouTube, or into my bio link if you're on Instagram, and find the link that says free 3-card reading. Find a time to sit with me at our table and we'll see what's in the cards for you. And if you know you want a deeper reading, send me a direct message or drop a comment, and I will send you options for a 7 to 10 card reading. That's usually a good jumping off point. So we have 2 cards today. I haven't even looked at them yet. I'm pretty sure. Yeah, they're both upside down. I just looked at they're both upside down. So this apparently really wants our attention, and let's see what they have to say. The first one is believe what you see. Face reality or live in foxing la la land. Choose bravely. The card does not say choose wisely. The card says choose bravely. Face reality or live in foxing la la land. Believe what you see. What immediately comes up for me is this. People show us who they are all the time. We can wish that they would be someone else. We can wish that they would show up in different ways, that they would conduct different behaviors. We can wish that all we want. People show us who they are all the time. We can wish, or we can say, thank you. Now I can turn my attention to the 8.299999 billion other people on the planet. Thank you. We can also wish that reality was different. I can look around at my day, at any aspect of my day, any aspect of my life, and say, I really love this, or I wish that was different, or I don't like this at all. We can wish things were different, or we can get clear. Who do I want to be? How do I want to show up? What's most important to me? And we can find one aligned action. And I'm saying this for everybody in the room. Please believe me. We can get clear around who we are and how we're showing up in the world. And we can find one aligned action that will bring us closer to what it is we say we want. So, believe what you see really wants your attention and mine. Face reality or living foxing la la land. Choose bravely, not wisely. bravely. I feel like choose bravely is another way of saying trust your gut on this one. Trust your intuition. You know, you know with a capital K. Your mind is making up the stories about how you don't know. I don't know. Not sure. Who knows? We'll see, right? Uh, the queen of we'll see. I almost had that tattooed on my arm at one point. And we will see. And that doesn't mean we can't take aligned action. We can take aligned action. And by the way, I have a ponytail. Believe what you see. I have a ponytail. Um, oof. This other one that's upside down is a little rude. It says you are blocked. You are sexually, creatively, or financially stuck. Clear those channels. Be a happy little foxer again. You're sexually blocked, stuck, creatively stuck, or financially stuck. So if you've seen me in here for more than a couple of these chats, you know that I ask people basics like, how are you sleeping? Are you hydrated? What are you feeding your body? Right? Are you nourished? Are you hydrated? Are you rested? I know and love and admire a coach who also asks, when's the last time you pooped? And when's the last time you had an orgasm? I love those questions and they're not on my repertoire. They're not mine. Anyway, you are sexually stuck, creatively stuck, or financially stuck. Creatively stuck could be, I'm not good at this. It could be, I don't know what I'm doing. I don't know. It could be, I never get this right. All of those are ways that we protect ourselves, believe it or not, by stopping ourselves from doing something that feels risky. So if you are feeling creatively stuck, remember that creativity is not any one particular outcome. We are creative every time we decide what's for dinner. We are creative every time we decide what to put on our bodies and why it matters. We are creative every time we send a message. Every time we're aware of what we are choosing to do, how we are choosing to show up, every time we pay attention, we get the choice to exercise creativity. Creativity could look like today I'm going to wear this scarf and see what it does for me. See if it keeps my neck warm. See if people notice it. See if I like wearing it. See if I feel good when I see it in the mirror, when I have it on. In a way, this is all an experiment. Every action that we conduct brings us more information. If we're paying attention, if we're noticing it, if we are open to it. I mean, we can get attention and go, no, I reject that. Okay, you can reject that information. You don't have to see everything. And, you know, if it's for you, it'll come back around. So, and financially stuck, oh, creatively stuck. If you're feeling like I don't even know where to begin, color, doodle. You can Google Zentangle. You can Google doodling meditation. You can Google adult coloring book. I'm going to be sharing more about this, and this is a perfect way to invite that flow to begin. Speaking of rent free, right? I'll be talking about that soon. So if you're feeling creatively stuck, like, do you have something to write with and something to write on? You could write on the back of an envelope if you want to. Write down a word and then consider another word that starts with each of those letters and make yourself a little puzzle. Just write down words that come into your mind. See what dots they start to connect for you. Anytime we engage with our brains, we have the opportunity to be creative. And creative, like I said, it doesn't look any one way. Creativity, like so many things, is in the eye of the beholder. Financially stuck. Oh boy. Anybody not have a money story? Anybody not have a money story? We all believe from somewhere that there's not enough. We all have some version of experiencing that. We all have that, this isn't going to work. And again, that's a thought that your mind is generating to give you an opportunity to opt out, to step back and go, you know what? I didn't really mean that. I take that back. I'm going to reel that in. I just keep that to myself. Every time we believe there's not enough, we tighten up, we guard, we protect, we stay small. When we recognize that we have all we need and the wits to put it to use. That was one of my favorite Juneisms. My mother's name is June, and she transitioned from this ethereal plane almost 12 years ago. And one of her favorite quotes was, "What, pray, is lacking? We have all we need and the wits to put it to use." And I've looked that up and I cannot find the source of the quote. So if you see that anywhere, if you know of where that came from, please let me know. I like to give credit where credit is due. Anyway, financially stuck is all about lack and scarcity. And when you recognize that you have all you need because you have your wits, the question becomes, I'm going to bring it back to clarity again. Who do I want to be in this moment? Do I want to protect myself? Then yes, I'm going to protect myself. I'm choosing to protect myself. I'm choosing to self-regulate. I'm choosing to reset my vagus nerve. I'm choosing to rest. I'm choosing to nourish. I'm choosing to hydrate. I'm choosing to tend to myself because that feels most important to me right now. What's most important to me right now is a feeling of safety and security. I'm staying right here. That is beautiful. I love that for you. And eventually we all get to the part of the cycle where we go, God, so sick of my own voice. If I have to listen to my own bullshits for one more minute, I'm going to go mental. Mental. The echo chamber is so loud. I have to get out of my own head. That's when we recognize it's time. It's time to shift. It's time to move. It's time to change something. We can't change everything. We can change everything. Then it's difficult to determine what really helped create the shift so that we can replicate it. Because once you recognize how to do this, you can do it every time. When we finally feel ready, we're never really ready, but when we finally start to get those stirrings, like at springtime, to bring it all the way back around, like at springtime, when we feel those stirrings, when we see the results of the perennials waking up under the ground well before we see them and sending their shoots and their roots down into the earth and up toward the sun. When we feel that stirring in ourselves, the gift is I have all I need because I have the power to choose. I have the power to choose who do I want to be? Who am I at my core? How do I represent my values? How do I want to show up? Do I want to be quiet and strong? Do I want to be loud and proud? Do I want to be soft and welcoming? Do I want to be strong and sure? So many variables within all of those, so many nuances. And what's most important to me? Is it most important to me to feel safety right now? Then I'm going to create safety for me. Is it most important to me to explore, to get curious, to just step across the threshold without thinking any more about it? Just say, today's the day, F it. No more fox. I got no fox left to give. Going across the threshold. We recognize it's a risk because there's a part of us that knows once we see something or learn something or experience something, we can't undo that. A done bun can't be undone. Once I step across the threshold, I'm going to expand into that new version of myself. I can't fit back through the door. That is okay. That is the invitation to grow comes with that understanding. It's a whole thing. It's not only the shiny newness of stepping across the threshold. Like that's exciting. And then there's, okay, now what? I'm here. Because I don't know that we ever really get here. Like we cross the threshold, we make the choice. There's the before and after. We do the thing. I just put a pin in before and after. Anyway, wherever you feel stuck, you have options. Maybe it's pulling your cards, finding out where you stand on things so you can see your own next right action. I would love to pull some cards with you. The pin that I put into that before and after, is that I am co-hosting a workshop on April 19th with a delightful coach, Heather McGuire, the unconventional intuitive. She and I are talking about abundance and before and after moments and how to recognize where we've been guided all along on our paths. So I will put a link to that in the comments if you're on YouTube, and in Instagram, it's in my bio links. All right, I think that's it. Until we see each other again, however that looks, wherever that may be, please take the very best care.